Hello everyone, today's shave we're going back to Germany. This time around it's gonna be an all MERKUR shave. First of all, thank you to MERKUR for sending all these products that you have there that we're gonna use today, and the stand where I have all the other MERKUR razors I purchased myself. So thank you very much to MERKUR for sending these ones. Now, they're all still in the box, so it's gonna take a bit more time because we're gonna unbox it. And the first one we're gonna do is gonna be the brush, which is a synthetic knot, and after this I'm gonna take my time. I'll do the dip on the water like I normally do, but after that I'll have to wash it, so it will take me a bit more time, but I'll do it off camera. So let's unbox this first of all. There we go, unboxed it. Now, there's a leaflet there inside, shaving brush care, and that's it. Simple cardboard box that you can recycle, and a really nice handle. This looks like aluminium. It's actually small but hefty, I have to say. Wow, I wasn't expecting that actually. This is a synthetic knot that we're gonna put it to soak and wash before we use. So now let's put it to soak. There we go, we have it there soaking. I gave it a bit of a wash off camera after doing the dip there, and now I have it there resting, soaking. Now, the other thing, I'm pretty excited for this one. I think you guys already see which one it is. This is the classic Progress by MERKUR, where a lot of other adjustables inspired themselves. Can't wait. Let's open up this one. There we go. So it comes the razor and one blade. Excellent. Nice. It's actually pretty hefty as well. I wasn't expecting this. I've seen this around. It's a classic one. You see it often, you know, just by the plastic tip there. Lovely. It does come on a normal cardboard, as you guys saw. Nothing else inside besides the razor and the blade. So let's leave this here in the back as well. I thought I was gonna go and open the package that came in blades, but there's not gonna be necessary since we have a blade inside the package, which is excellent. As you guys know, I like when it comes ready for you to shave. So now let's put the blade in the razor straight away. There we go. One thing I like, it's double wrapped and it has no glue, like heavy glue, like some other blades have. So this is excellent. Now you guys can see there's the engraving there as well. Not super visible, but it is there. And on the other side is different. It doesn't have MERKUR, it has stainless steel and made in Czech. I didn't know that. I thought it was made in Germany. No, it is. It's made in Czech Republic, I think. So, okay. Now this is the blade. Now let's load it on the razor. Let's go. There we go, load it, and don't forget to align the dots there, so everything will be in the right place. Now, adjusting, you have a small dot there, it's on number 1 now, so we're gonna put it on 3. That's what I think will be the ideal for me today, so we'll hope. If I see that it's too light, I'll go up. If I see that it's too aggressive, I'll go down. That's the beauty of the adjustables. For now, I leave it on level 3. Now, before we open up the soap, let's wet the face. There we go. Now let's grab their tin box where they have their soap. I don't know what to expect of this soap at all. I haven't seen it around, so we're gonna check now. MERKUR shaving soap for men. Here we go. Very light, very light scented. About a 2 actually. Very light. Fresh, feels like woodsy, but it's very light. I'm gonna check after lathering if it enhances a bit more and if I can catch the scent itself. Yeah, very light scented. This is one of those that, it's definitely for sure, one of those that you can use with an EDT afterwards, because it's not gonna last in terms of the scent. Now let's see the performance as well, because being light scented doesn't mean that it's a bad one. Now let's leave the lid here in the back. By the way, this is a vegan base. Now let's grab the brush and let's start loading it. There we go, we washed it. Now we're gonna have to let it dry. By the way, this is a crope, softish kind of soap there. It's not hard or anything like that. It's a crope, basically. Now let's leave it there drying. Now let's get back to the brush. There we go, leathered up. First of all, I have to say, this leather explodes on the brush straight away. In terms of the leather itself, look at this, like, see, you see it just explodes there. And great leather. This is a vegan base. The amount of vegan bases lately is just crazy. They're really good, and you can see the thickness there. Pretty good. Already impressed with the leather itself. Scent wise, still very subdued, very light scented. It's about a 2 here. It's not even a 3, it's a 2. I can barely feel. It's like just a clean scent, pleasant but nothing to rave about. It's almost an unscented, I would call it almost an unscented soap. So I know there's a few people that do enjoy that, unscented soaps. This has a bit of a scent there, but it's not heavy. It's very light. Feels kind of light, woodsy and fresh. That's what I would describe it as, but I can't feel much more. It doesn't spread either. It's there, but the leather itself, you guys can see as I'm talking here, just wow, great leather. Brush, this synthetic knot is actually really pleasant. It almost feels like a badger knot. Very similar, I have to say, and I retained a bit of water, although this is a small one. I don't know if it shows there if it says there what's the size of the knot. Well, it's mostly in German and I can't read German, but yeah, although it's small, you guys know I like a chunky handle and a chunky brush. In this case it's actually small but very pleasant to use, I have to say. This handle is actually pretty grippy as well. I was expecting to be slippery. No, pretty grippy, and yeah, leathers really well. It feels almost like a badger, to be honest, although I know it's synthetic. Yeah, this leather is wow. The way it exploded on the brush, like crazy. Really nice. Yeah, pretty dense, easy. I didn't overload at all, but it still gave me this amount there that you guys are seeing, and there's loads there still on the brush. Now let's leave the brush here in the back. Let's grab the razor, the MERKUR Progress. I think they call it the 500 because it's the normal handle, it's not the longer handle, and we have it on level 3 there. Hopefully it shows on camera. So let's start our shave. Ooh. Now, level 3 looks like it's the right one, that I chose the right level. I've tried other adjustables, as you guys know. This one feels quality. I understand now why they call it the classic, and I just did a few strokes there, as you guys saw. The soap as well moisturizes the skin. Performance-wise, this doesn't have much scent, but for performance-wise, in these few strokes already, you can see and you can feel it. Yeah, it moisturizes, it has loads of slickness and protection, and now it's drying up, it's absorbed by the skin. But before we go, I'm gonna wet, and we're gonna see, yeah, the slickness comes up straight away. Now, let's clean up the razor and keep going with our shave. Clean up. It's not the fastest because it doesn't have channels on the back there, but it cleans up easy because if you put it on the side there, you can see that the channels from the side are really big. So let's go. Let's keep going with our shave now. There we go, first pass done. Lovely. Yeah, the soap soothes the skin really nicely, protects. Performance-wise, can't complain at all. Really good. Razor, very sleek, very easy to handle, very easy to use. I understand why it's a classic and it's a staple on the wet shaving dens all over the world. Definitely pretty good adjustable. Now, let's clean it up, let's wet the face and get ready for the second pass. There we go. Now let's grab the brush and the rest of the leather here and let's get ready for the second pass. There we go, ready for second pass. We painted just a bit, still loads there, and as you guys can see, the leather is still pretty dense. Yeah, lovely. Scent wise, the same as I said. It actually sometimes feels like a light barbershop kind of scent. Very light, but yeah, it's very light in terms of the scent. But the leather itself, it's pretty good, guys. Really good. Pretty sleek, pretty protective, explodes on the brush. Now, I'd say this is straight enough. Let's leave it there on the back. Let's grab the razor, the MERKUR Progress 500 with the MERKUR blade, first use, and let's go across. There we go, lovely. Second pass done. Yeah, very sleek, very protective, the soap. Very easy to use this razor. Very easy. Great stuff, guys. Wow. Now, let's wet the face and check how much we still have left there on the brush. There we go. Let's grab the brush there. Let's check how much we still have left here. There you go, guys. Now, even from a small brush like that, you can see that there's loads still here. Look at this. Still enough there on my hand and on my face. Lovely. Very silky. The leather, although the scent is very subdued, but it's pleasant. Don't get me wrong, it's just not heavily scented. It's very, very light scented. Feels like a barbershop kind of woodsy scent, kind of that way, and fresh, but very, very, very light. But the impressive thing for me is this. Look at the silkiness of the leather there. And very good leather. Protects and very sleek. Now, let's take this off and then I'll go for some witch hazel. There we go. Now let's pet the face. Lovely. Now, patted the face. The face is feeling really, like, the skin is feeling really, really good, guys. Impressive. It's not feeling like complete moisturizing, but it's feeling soothed, kind of that way. I don't know if I'm explaining myself. It doesn't feel like I put moisturizer on it, but it doesn't feel dry, and it feels not neutral, a bit over neutral, kind of that way. Pretty, pretty good. Now, let's grab the witch hazel and tea tree oil by Boots, and let's use it. There we go. Now, let's let this dry. I'm gonna wash all my stuff and I see it's back for a post-shave and the conclusions of this shave and my thoughts on all the products. See you in a bit. We're back. Now, for the post-shave, since we're using MERKUR, German brand, they didn't have any aftershave or a balm or anything like that. But I decided to go with a German and a vegan base as well. And I'm talking about the SPEICK, which is light scented as well. So if I want to use an EDT afterwards, I can. This one is the men's active, so the one that has the citrusy scent there. And that's what we're gonna use now for a post-shave. Here we go. There we go, lovely. Ooh, fresh. This one has a bit more scent than what we tried now in the soap. Yeah, you feel the lemony, the citrusy there. But this will disappear quick. So I would say in about 20 minutes or so, the scent of this splash is gone and you can use an EDT afterwards. Lovely. So in the same vein as the soap, light scented, vegan base, and I think was a good choice for the post-shave. Now, let's recap the shave and give my conclusions. Let's start with the brush. Now, this feels like an aluminium chrome handle. One thing I'm gonna say straight away, it's not gonna be easy to keep it clean because you leave all the smudges there as soon as you pick it up. But it's actually, I thought would be hard because it's very small, but the way this one is very actually easy to handle. You guys can see the way I'm handling it there now. And if you feel that you need to press on the bristles, easy as well. You guys can see, not a problem. Bristle wise, very impressed with this synthetic knot. I don't know which synthetic knot it is, but it's very similar to a badger. It actually pretty soft, but with a bit of backbone, and it retained water. It didn't let the water just drain straight away. Yeah, pretty good synthetic. I'm impressed with this one. Lovely, lovely small brush. Packs a punch, definitely. Pretty good. Impressed with this brush. Now, let's leave it there in the back. Let's go for the blade. This was my first time using this blade. Very smooth, very sharp. I'm definitely gonna have to use it a few more times with other razors just to be sure about it. But for this shave and the combination with the Progress and this soap was really, really good. Very smooth, very sharp blade. I think I'm gonna enjoy this blade. That's the MERKUR blade, by the way. Then the razor. Progress 500. It's a classic for a reason. That's why a lot of people advise when you talk about adjustables. This is one of the first ones that comes into mind for most people. It took me a long time to actually get this one. It was MERKUR that sent it. I don't know why. It's just, you know, since I started this, I always had my eye on this one and I never got to it. But impressed with it. One thing that I thought was gonna be a problem was it has no channels on the bottom there. But no, because on the sides there, as soon as you put water through the side, the whole thing just flushes. And it was very, very, very easy to use. The other thing as well, very smooth adjusting, not a problem. It's not loose at all. And when you're taking the razor or anything, like if you go, as soon as it loosens up, you know that it's easy to take off. Very, very good. The other thing, you have to be careful the way you put it on because it needs to be aligned there. You have on one side nothing, on the other side you have the alignments difference there, okay? Now, very easy to load it. I'm not gonna screw the whole thing through because I'm not gonna use it now, and I'm gonna leave it a bit open like that. Very easy. The other thing I thought would be a problem would be the handle. I thought would be very slippery. It wasn't. I don't know what material and how they use this so that it's not that slippery, but it actually isn't. Very easy to handle. Lovely. I used it on level 3, but I'm sure I'll be able to use this other times on higher levels when I feel that I need a bit more aggressiveness, and lower levels when I need a bit more sensitivity. But I think level 3 for me, it's probably the best choice. Lovely. Now let's grab the soap by MERKUR. Vegan base, as you guys can see there. Very impressed with it. Although, you guys know I like a bit more scent, a bit more olfactory, sensory kind of experience. This one doesn't give you that. It's very light scented, but the base itself, it's phenomenal. Pretty good. Very easy to load on the brush. I didn't overload anything, just small bit. And then the amount of leather that exploded on that small brush was spectacular. Very dense, very sleek, very protective. This base, I don't know if it's them doing it itself in Germany, because yeah, made in Germany, that's what they say here. But yeah, very, very good base. Impressed with this one. Very impressed. It's just the scent that I wish it had a bit more scent there. But if in the future they think about doing a bit more like other scents for this soap in this base, because the base is spectacular, I would advise them as well to think about getting some aftershaves or balms or something like that. So that's the soap there. And then we finished off with the SPEICK Men Active, just because it's another German brand and it's vegan base as well, just like the MERKUR there. Very good splash with a bit of a citrusy scent there that it's already going away. So now if I want to use some EDT afterwards, I can. It's on the vein of the soap itself. So that's all for me. We had a MERKUR shave today. Thank you once again to MERKUR for sending all these products. Very satisfied with them, I have to be honest. Surprised as well. The soap, although it doesn't have the scent, is just really, really good base. And yeah, not much else to say. Now, if you enjoyed this shave, this video, please put a like on it. It really, really helps the channel. And if you want to help the channel even more, there's my affiliate links. Down below, I leave the link for MERKUR, both of them in the States and in Europe. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Ciao.